Thank you for the warm welcome. First of all, I'm very proud, very exciting, and I know and I feel the big challenge who is in front of me, and I will do my best to bring my ideas and my personality to this challenge. I think what was for me very important to make this decision to become coach of Scotland is just to see if my personality and my football vision was in the same direction that what Greg and Jan want to build, and we are on the same line. I think in terms of personality and the human aspect, I will work with good people and also with a represent a passionate country, who is also one of the reflection of my personality. So I think all is there to make a good fit, but we need now to work hard and to prepare the futures.
You obviously were keen to get the job. You had to do your convincing to them, but what was their remit, their demand of you?
I think it was both ways, I have to convince them, they have to convince me, but it was in a natural way. And what they asked me to do is just to keep the heritage that was built the last years with Steve Clarke and his staff, because they bring back Scotland to the map, but to bring new ideas and also to prepare the futures. What it means to prepare the futures is to have a logical way to develop the young players, but also to mix with the experience that we have and to have a good fit on the pitch.
The Scotland fans were very grateful of Steve Clarke getting us to major championships. We'd waited such a long time. But if there was a note of criticism, a lot of the Scotland fans at major tournaments want to see us play a brand of football which is attacking, which is entertaining, with a bit of flair, and of course matched with getting results. What can you promise?
I think the most important is what was achieved before, is to just participate to the tournament and to win games, and that is what they did to come to the World Cup.
Give us your thoughts on why you chose this man.
He's one of Europe's most sought after young coaches. He's done incredibly well in the Belgian Premier League. To win the league with Union Saint-Gilloise for the first time in 90 years shows the ability he's got as a coach. He then moved on to Monaco, which is a big job. He's managed in the Champions League, he's managed top level players at the top level of football, and we think he's the right fit for Scotland at this point in time.
So if he's the most sought after, did you have to push the boat out financially for him?
We agreed a deal that he accepted, so the boat was pushed as far as it needed to be.
Good morning all, a very warm welcome to Barclays Hampden. I am delighted to be here to introduce you all to Sebastien Pocognoli, our new men's national team head coach. I am very, very pleased that the association has managed to secure the services of one of Europe's most sought after, most up and coming coaches, and like all Scotland fans, I am really looking forward to watching his team play here at the stadium and to build on the foundations that have been set by Steve Clarke and the group over the last 6 or 7 years. So a real coup for the association, a really exciting time for Scottish football, and we're looking forward to what comes next.
Craig, given what Ian just said there, can you outline the process and tell us how you got to this point?
Yeah, sure. I think the starting point for us wasn't the coach. I think the starting point for us was what makes a winning Scotland, because we know what our ambitions are, we know what we want to go and do as a nation. So before you go in the coach search, you have to understand what successful nations do to continually get to where we want to be. So we did that. We did a lot of data internally with our own data team, but also with the 21st Group, who helped us as part of the process. And from that, we created a set of metrics that actually led us to a bunch of coaches, and also be connected to the market as well. So make sure we knew who was available, what agents we were working with. And from there, Ian and I went on our travels. We were in many countries, met many people, which was a great insight as well, because so many coaches had a passion for Scotland, had a passion for our country. And I think it's safe to say that the supporters made a big impact on many people beyond these shores during the World Cup as well. So important to us was to build on the excellent work that was done by Steve. So yeah, the process was long. We met with many people, and We were delighted, obviously, when we ended up Sebastien being here today. For us, there was the data bit, so we clearly looked at metrics around playing style, we looked at metrics about what makes a win in Scotland, and Sebastian's metrics hit all of that. But beyond the data was important as the person, because we've got a great group of players. They never call off coming to camp, they love the environment, so we had to look the person in the eye and make sure that they would add to what we already have in terms of our culture around the group. And when we met with Sebastien, it was very clear straight away. One, he had a massive passion for us becoming a really high-performing nation that achieves our objectives, but also his own experience as a player, his own experience with different groups, both at USG and Monaco, means that we think he'll connect well with our group. And we spent hours talking football, talking players, and you'll hear today the work that he's already done leading into the camps is quite incredible. So, yeah, we're really excited. It was a really long and thorough process, but we're delighted to be here today with Sebastien to present to you guys.
Sebastien, welcome to Scotland. Simple question, I suppose, is why did you feel this was the right job for you?
Thanks for the warm welcome. The auditorium is quite full, so thank you for the coming. So first of all, I'm very proud to be here next Greg and Ian. Thank you to them for the confidence, and they just show me a very strong challenge, ambitious challenge, with also a project to develop the futures of the Scottish football. So for sure there is the matrix, that was the job from the federation, but I think the human aspect was also very important. For me it's an exciting challenge because I never go through a challenge where I can't feel the connection. And Scotland is a passionate country for football. I'm passionate, and I think also regarding the strong foundation that Steve Clarke and his staff did not too far in the past, that I can also use this as heritage and put the next accent in the style of play, and also to the developing young players for the futures of the Scottish football. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all. If we can take Craig, Seb here outside will do photography, some technicalities, then get into the...
Well done.